What's up everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I have tons of awesome content and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators, who will be making sure that these rules are followed. Hey, hello folks. It's a Monday afternoon here in Miami, Florida. I'm in the Brickell section of Miami. The time is 5:02 p.m. It's Monday, March 7th, 2022, and it's 78 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. Here in the Brickell City Center shopping mall. Actually, I think this is a mixed-use project that includes like a lot of condos and shopping. Really awesome place, but I'm gonna come and explore this a little bit. I was really impressed with this area. Take a look at the top. We have like a wavy structure over here. And I was reading that this is supposed to be a climate ribbon erected to maximize airflow through the unit. And I have to say that it works pretty well because it's pretty breezy right now. Also, this entire complex, it costs like $1.05 billion to build, according to Wikipedia. But very beautiful mall. It kind of looks like you're outdoors, which you kind of are. You have like little open spaces up there, but this top part is glass, so you're covered. So it's a really interesting design. I like the design of the shopping mall. Here we've got the Haagen-Dazs over here. And down there you have the entrance to the Metro Mover, which is a free people mover that gets you around downtown and the Brickell area. LLN NYC, is American Dream Mall bigger? No, it's not. This one, I mean it is. I was gonna say this one's not bigger than American Dream. But this one's still impressive. I like the layout. It's kind of like an open shopping mall type layout, but you're still semi-enclosed there. You got palm trees on the top. I think this might be even a level for like condos. That might be a level for like their amenities or something, because that's what happens a lot here. These condos, they include crazy amenities like swimming pools, fitness centers, even free like classes and massages. Zishan Amin says he just watched the bus transit to get to Coral Gables Miracle Mile, and good timing, my live arrived. Yes, I wanted to do a public transit video, and that was the first that I put up in Miami. It took a while, but I eventually got to my destination. And it's a good thing that I did it, just so people know how the public transportation system works. And I left myself a lot of time to get there, so that's what it is. Look at this. It kind of looks like Times Square over here with this billboard. Oh, I think there's a broken pixel there in the screen, that rectangle. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Vladimir Putin. I don't think that's a real account, but appreciate the super chat nonetheless. Thank you very much. Even goes over here. Look, whoa. I thought this was just one straight shot down there, but now it goes over to the right too. Gotta take some more pictures. I love this wavy structure. And now let's take a look at the directory. So we're on, I guess this is level 3 because we have the star over here. But looks like the anchor tenant is Saks Fifth Avenue. There's also Reach Residences and the East Miami Tower, I guess. Let's see what's here. Wow. Lots of stores. Man, women's fashion and specialty. Whoa. What about the men's fashion and specialty? Ah. Okay. I was going to say, is the women's fashion and specialty larger than the men's? It kind of looks equal now. So let's see. Which one's more from here to here? Let's see. Which will win, the men's or the women's? They're the same. They're the same. Just measuring it with in between my fingers. So, what about restaurants? El Mercado, Brewery, Haagen-Dazs, Luke's Lobster. Oh, even a sushi place. This is a good-sized shopping mall, 3 levels. And I don't really remember exploring the shopping mall too much the last time I was here. Let's go down here. I think this level here, it goes over the street. Zozo Bob says it's an open air mall. Yes, it was because of this development in particular that also encouraged a lot of other development in the Brickell neighborhood of Miami. This is probably the most developed neighborhood in all of the Miami area, even more than downtown. Guy Maris 333 with £2. Thank you, Guy Maris. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for the support. Wesley, hey! Wesley Voss asked, what's this mall called? It's the Brickell City Center. It's a mixed-use project. This is also one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Miami to live in. A lot of luxury condos, fancy amenities, and there's a restaurant. Legit Bob says cars going through the mall. No, this is a sky bridge. The cars run under it. Crazy out, you remember this place except was wall-to-wall people last year. Yeah, I mean, it's a great design. Open air, very inviting. But it's nice to see it again. I didn't really come in here too much. And I think there's even more stores over to the other side too. Kind of just want to do a general walkthrough. This is a beautiful sky bridge though. John Smith says that's a nice area and you like the Bayside Market area. Yeah, the Bayside, they call it the Bayside Marketplace. That's the #1 tourist attraction in Miami. Over there, that's where you can get tickets to go on the cruises and the double-decker buses and do other fun activities like Everglades tours. So Bob was saying the mall sits on 3 city blocks and is crossed over the street by bridges. Yeah, I think it's located between 6th and 8th Streets in the on those blocks, and I think there's even plans to expand it. I got off at the 8th Street Metro Mover station, and it connects directly to the shopping mall, so that's very convenient. And over here you can see there's also a seating area. Nice benches, nice Zara. Crazy Oz says you should have seen Aventura last winter. Well, now that I'm here and living here, I can definitely show you more. I'm really excited for the content that I want to show everybody. And the screen's not flashing like that. That's just the camera making it flash. I see it as a solid blue background and the other stuff. Lindsay says, how am I liking Miami? Miami is a really nice city. I like it so far. Just New York, any plans to go to Aventura Mall, largest shopping mall in Florida? Yes, I do plan to go there. It may take me some time to branch out of the immediate downtown Miami area since I'm still in the process of moving in. That's going to take a while, but once I get myself established, I should be able to show you some more places. Wow, nice palm trees up there and some benches. Samantha, you've been to Aventura Dolphin Mall and Dadeland South Mall. I'll have to check out both of them. I know these shopping malls are pretty popular here in Florida. George Gonzalez says another nice mall is Bal Harbour. Yeah, I was in Bal Harbour briefly. Last year when I came, I spent 2 weeks in the Miami area and I only touched a small portion of what I wanted to cover. So it was only natural for me to come back and really consider Miami as a place to live, and that's where I chose. I thought I saw Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh, there it is in front of me. Angela says, what happened to your first Miami video from last week? It's gone. Which first Miami video from last week? The first one I did was walking downtown and Brickell. I think it's still around. I don't know why you don't see it. It's, let's see. Yeah, right here. Miami Live exploring downtown and Brickell on Tuesday evening. That was the first Florida video I did. It was a live stream, and then the first recorded video I did was the bus video that I put up this morning. So oh, this is gorgeous. I didn't even see this top level when I was here last time. Eric says hi from Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, I love Clearwater. Hopefully I can make it back there too. Take a look at these buildings. They're so uniquely designed. I mean, I know a lot of these look similar because they're like the modern glass type skyscrapers, but even within the buildings themselves, you can see there's like little indents in the balconies that make them stand out. That's kind of a nice touch that they have. And this one over here looks like a sister building, kind of the same design. And then this one over here, look at this one. Kind of looks like a jigsaw. It goes in and out. But this is like the hottest neighborhood in Miami. That's why the real estate here is so expensive and people want to be here. There's the Apple store on the second level. I've heard a lot of people say, and I even agree with them, that it really feels like Manhattan down here with palm trees, with these tall skyscrapers and restaurants and a lot of activity. We'll go down there eventually. Robert says, hi all, Brickell looks beautiful today. Yeah, it's a really beautiful area. George says, go across layer to marry Brickell Village. Yes, for sure. Wow, we can even go up another level? I thought we were already on the top floor. Another escalator to go up. It's like one level after another, and I still haven't finished Well, there's Saks Fifth Avenue. Just New York says my leaving New York video is a real hit. It has 170,000 views. Yeah, I'm really surprised it gathered that much attention, but I guess it is understandable. I've lived in New York so long, and I made videos from there on a regular basis. People really know me as like the guy who does videos in New York, but I never really intended it to be that way. I wanted to travel more, and to me, this is the best move that works for me. But I will be back to New York. I'm not giving up on it. I'm not saying that New York is a bad place. I'm not saying that I'm never going to be going back to New York, because I love it. I have family and friends there. So you will see me there. People to this day still interpret it the wrong way, saying that I'm bad-mouthing my home city where I grew up. But that can't be farther than the truth. I still love New York. There's a lot of great things about it, but there's also some bad things about it too, as in other places throughout the world too, including Miami. I'm not saying Miami is a perfect place, because there's crime here. It's expensive here too, but you know what? It works the best for me. It may not work the best for everybody. CMX, the VIP cinema experience. Huh. I've never heard of CMX before. Is it like AMC? That's the anchor tenant, Saks Fifth Avenue. Look at that beautiful fountain. Yvette Vlog says it's okay, move to different things and try different things in life. Yeah, it's good for the mind too. Even last year I did extended trips down to Florida. I did extended trips to the West Coast, Los Angeles. People enjoyed them too. I didn't say I was moving back then, because I wasn't. I was doing a long trip. Okay. Thanks, Art Molina, $1.99. Yo, AK, people need to get over it already. You know what it is? I feel like there's a lot of people who can't really take criticism, so they want to find every reason to lash out. I guess this is the photo op spot over here. Robert says, would you like to visit New Orleans? Yes, I've been to New Orleans. Great city. Nura61, $1.99. Welcome to Miami. Thank you, Nura61. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Hi. JR Govaski with 10 Brazilian Real. Thank you so much. Nura61 and JR Govaski. Thank you for the support. Ian says, any plans to visit Disney anytime soon? Was fun to see last year. Yeah, I'll take another visit to Disney.
There are consequences to your actions.
You can even see the tops of the palm trees. I feel like you can even go and grab a coconut. Tom Messina says that return video is going to be so epic. Yeah, maybe I will make a return video when I'm about to return to New York. I wonder what comments I'm gonna get then. Oh, you're a traitor for leaving Miami. Or I knew it, AK, you're coming back to New York. And meanwhile, that was my plan the whole time. I said in the video that I'm doing this mainly for tax purposes and to travel. I'm still gonna go back to New York, just not right now, because I need to spend time in Florida to get my residence. Legit Rob with €5. How am I doing and how do you like Miami right now? I am doing awesome, Legit Rob. I'm feeling great. I know this is the right move coming down here. And I have no regrets, despite what a lot of people with other ideas telling me that I made a big mistake said. I know this is the right place for me. Now, how do I get down to the first floor for me? Oh, I'm looking straight ahead. There's an escalator right here. The event flaws, you would just ignore the negative clowns if you're happy as counts at the end of the day. Yep, I am. The world is much bigger than New York City, even though New York City is the bulk of my content because I lived there for so long. There's still a lot of places I want to see, and I will come back to New York too. Just like people, they hate on me for traveling for a month on the West Coast. They're like, when are you going back to New York? Oh my God. But enough about that. I'm here. I don't want to keep ranting about it because I've made my point multiple times, including that video. All right, so we're on the streets of Brickell now. This is where we came from. We see the Sky Bridge. So you see the Brickell City Center extends 3 blocks. So there's one block over there. Here's another block here. And I think another block past. No, wait, it goes this way, I think. Yeah, it goes this way. It's over here's one block. Here's another block over here, and then another one down that way. That's me. What's up?
How you doing?
Hey, I live here now.
Love it.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Take care. Just a random guy walking down the street. He's like, action kid. Wow. Douglas Fatia, $5. Stop with an AK. Enjoy the new journey and good luck. It's been through Miami. You've been through Miami. It's okay. Thank you, Douglas. And Legit Rob to you. Ignore the haters, man. It's your life. Thank you. You know what's the funny thing? I'm sure when I do return back to New York City, all those people who left those negative comments and who criticized me about making the wrong move, they're gonna rush back to subscribe to me again and watch my videos, because that's how shallow people are. That they'll do that kind of stuff. I know it. So Bob says lots of New Yorkers in Miami too. Oh, absolutely. Can this dog see? There's hair covering its entire face. I guess we have the fanciest restaurant over there, Burger King. Look at that. There's like a big time photo shoot across the street. They've got lighting and they got the cameras ready. SLS Lux. I guess this is an office tower. This is not part of the Brickell City Center. This is past it. But just take a look at all this construction here in Miami. There's another one going up here. Andrew says that body is not natural. Doesn't look like it. Beachy Keen says compare South Florida to Southern California. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that are similar between Southern California and SoCal. Especially the beach towns. You can compare places like Santa Monica, Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, Long Beach. You can compare them all to different beaches here in the Florida area. I guess we'll go this way. The light's not going to change over there first. I'm walking here. Fancy. Look at that, huh? One of the biggest poles I've seen for a picture pose like that. Yes, no says, big fan, love your content. What are some similarities that you notice between New York and Miami? Well, here in Brickell, I really feel that it is like Manhattan here, where all the skyscrapers are. It's just that it's newer and cleaner, and less busy too. But as far as like the local communities, that's a little bit hard to compare because over here is kind of like more of a car culture, and New York doesn't really rely on that car culture as much. So it's kind of difficult to compare those neighborhoods together. It's kind of like more comparable to like Eastern Queens or like Staten Island. Roxy T says, are Floridians friendlier than New Yorkers? I would say they're about the same. Brandon says, you need a car in South Florida.
Hi, are
yes.
you Action Kid?
That's me.
Bro,
hi.
I've seen your
what's
videos.
Up?
How are you? I've seen
Man.
your videos in New York.
Yeah, now I live here.
Hey, what's up? And when I went there,
yeah.
I followed all your recommendations.
Awesome.
Where to go, I don't know how to go in the subway. And
yeah.
now I see you here, bro, in Miami.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
What's up, people? How are
what's
you?
What's up?
This guy has the tricks.
Yeah, okay. Well,
bro,
now I'm here.
Nice to meet you. I would like to give you one bracelet like the one you have right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have an enterprise from Colombia, and we do bracelets, all these kind of things.
All right.
I'm gonna text you by DM,
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And bro, you are going to wear the best accessories ever.
Okay.
So
thank you. All right.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you,
nice
bro.
to see you, man.
Take
care. Bye. Wow. I guess we've got some Action Kid viewers in Brickell as well. Already 2 people recognize me. Shannon says, small world and meet a fan. I meet people from all over the country who recognize me, even on the West Coast. Even more luxury condos here. It never ends. I think this section over here is Brickell Village. I think this is it. Mary Brickell Village over here. Karen Skoda says, I'm going to take over Miami. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty persistent when it comes to my content. You know me. Let's see. Look at this. There's so many people dining out here.
Yeah, no, it's the same. I tried the Creed, but I don't know. This one I like much better.
Yeah, this is Mary Brickell Village. I think Mary Brickell Village is, there's one across the street from one another. Brandon says you've never seen a skyline grow like the Miami skyline. I know. It's like everywhere you see there's construction here. Here's the valet rates. It's $15 for up to 3 hours. It's hard to get street parking. And I've seen these pigeons around a lot. I think they're called the ringed collared doves, if I was reading it correctly. But you'll see these a lot. I think this dove here is thirsty. Will it be able to extend its head enough to drink the water? Oh man, I feel bad for it. It's so thirsty, you can tell. Like, I wish I can get a cup or something and lay it out and it'll be easier for it to drink from. Oh! That bird brain skills come in handy, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Even I couldn't figure that out, but the bird did. Zen of the Charlotte, next not long enough, sorry. But the bird flew down into the lower part of the fountain and was able to drink still. I'd say that's a success. Susan Engel says, ring-necked dove, smart little thing. Yes, it figured it out, for sure. So this is codenamed the Heart of Brickell, Mary Brickell Village. Looks like there's a few vacancies over here. Unless this is like the real estate office, and looks like this is like pet supplies and delivery. Born Savior, $1.99 says, outside of New York City, every day feels like a Sunday. Yeah, kind of. Doesn't really feel too active over here yet. Maybe we'll come back to it later. While streaming, I have. I've seen several celebrities. I want to check some of these restaurant options around here, especially because Brickell's known for like its nightlife and restaurants. So, wow, this restaurant's called Rice. I wonder what kind of, I mean, pretty much every culture in the world has like some dish with rice in it. You've got like American style rice, Asian style rice, European. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Rice Mediterranean Kitchen. So now serving fish, it says. Wild caught snapper. So they do catering too. Don says, are there a lot of fast food chains there? I saw Burger King and Starbucks in Brickell, but not much else. The Red Bar. Awesome cocktails, cold brews, and good music. Smooth NY says, what kind of restaurants are in Brickell? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna walk through it. Here's a pizzeria, the powerpizzeria.com. The power is in the dough. I have to find a good New York style pizzeria here. Oh, there's the Miami Metro Rail. I rode that already. That's not a subway because it never goes underground. That train, you could take it to the airport actually, and then take the people mover from that station to the airport. Bugging out 23, how much is the train? It's $2.25. Karen Skoda cannot wait to see a Metro video. Yeah, maybe one day I'll ride this Metro to somewhere and I'll show you. I've done a video already on the channel. New Yorker rides Miami Metro Rail for the first time. I put it up on the channel like last year. So I do have like a short Metro Rail video. Let's cross over. Brandon says I should do a tri-rail video too. Yeah, there's a lot of content I can do here. And over here we have Publix. And Publix is like the most prominent grocery store chain in Florida. So over here we have the Underline, and you know, New York City has the High Line, and the High Line's an elevated park that used to be an abandoned train route, but over here there's the Underline. So I think Miami borrowed from New York City here and put an Underline here. So this is like a park that goes right underneath the train tracks. Really cool. I think New York was planning to do like an Underline in the Lower East Side area, but I don't think it fully took off. Wait a second, I can't go over to the left from here unless this goes around. That's the Miami trolley. The buses that are designed like this, they're actually buses, but they're designed like trolleys. They're completely free to ride. Jersey Kevin 27, $5. You live in Florida now, I wouldn't move back to New York City area. Are you ready for the summer Florida heats? I have to say, I think I am, because I've been in Las Vegas when it was 110. So, I don't know. I don't think Florida gets that hot, but I know it'll get more humid than that because Las Vegas is the desert. I think I'll be able to handle it. I'll just make sure to carry a lot of water with me. Yeah, I guess we have to go around. This Underline Park doesn't really connect all the way. You got to go out onto the sidewalk again. So here's the entrance to Publix and the parking lot to Publix. And got bike racks here. This station, by the way, the Brickell station, is a major transit hub. Yeah, Crispy Bacon says humidity is where it gets you. When you sweat, it doesn't evaporate. Well, I'm used to sweating a lot, so. I was hearing that Miami is actually planning a Highline Park underneath the expressway. I don't know when that's going to get completed because downtown is going to be revitalized too in the future. Public art collection. What is this? Cara Despain's water/tables. A pair of artist-designed ping pong tables was commissioned by Art in Public Places. Oh wow. It also addresses climate change too. Yeah, I see. Because it has this nice little surface. Kind of looks like the ocean a little bit. Fancy ping pong table. Welcome to the Underline. To ensure your space is beautiful every day, please follow these rules. Do enjoy public Wi-Fi, brought to you by Hotwire. All Supply Girl says there's great air conditioning everywhere, easy to cool off along with the pools in the ocean. Wow, even Brickell is expanding on this side here. And I'm really fascinated by the artwork. Ethan Stein, the Miami Heat play at 7 p.m. at the FTX Arena. Oh, good to know. I think when that happens, there's a lot of traffic that happens in downtown and the Miami Beach area. There's a few restaurants on the corner here. Toasted Bagel, CBD American Shaman. That's not a restaurant, that's CBD. And there's Talkin' Tacos. And there's also more of the Underline over there. This Underline really intrigues me. What is this? The gym. So there's a gym in the Underline Park. Interesting. Bugging out says it sounds like New York. Well, we got the traffic here to for it to be like New York. Looks like there's a running trail here too. Whoa. What else is around? I think there's a basketball court here. Yeah, basketball court. With the subway above us, but quieter because it's not made from like metal structures, it's concrete. Wander this way says an urban playground. Big cities need more places like this. Yeah, this is very well designed. There's also a soccer ball, and then there's basketball courts. Cool. You can go here and run if you want to. This goes all the way around. So Bob says Miami looks very urban. Well, there's parts of it that are like this, and then there's other parts that are the places where normal people live, which are very wide open, car-centric cities. You can kind of see it with my video that I uploaded this morning from Little Havana to Coral Gables, because the bus travels through many of those neighborhoods. It's not very conducive to walking too much. Then there's Cajun Boil over there. It's a seafood restaurant. I don't see a button for me to press to cross the street here, unless this is it. No, that looks like an electric meter. Yeah, no button here. Edwin Ing says, do you agree, AK, that there's less mentally disturbed people here in Miami than in New York City? Well, I've only been here for about a week now, and also combined with my experience from last year, I would have to say yes, there are a lot less mentally disturbed people here. Here's an art store. Christina says, do you think they should link the downtown subway to South Beach, or it would be too expensive of a project to build? I mean, I haven't really looked into it too much. It sounds like a great idea, especially because it connects two of the busiest communities in this area, South Beach and downtown. It makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't make sense at first, but then the areas around it expand, and Claire says Lambo Urus. Yeah, I think I saw it. Man, this train comes quite often, doesn't it? What's up? For a city that doesn't have too many train systems, it's only like 2 lines. they come quite frequently. Casa Tua Cocina. Huh. Looks fancy. They're cooking up a storm there behind the counter. Mortimer Duncan says scooters on the street started in Miami and New York City copied it. Well, about that, there were a lot of rental scooter companies in Miami when I came here last year, but I found out that the city actually took off a lot of those rental scooter companies. They banned them from operating because of safety issues. And I think that's been an on and off thing going on with these scooter companies. The last time was pulled because of safety, that they didn't have like a speed limit, and now it's something similar. So I don't know what the end result's going to be. It's kind of like a back and forth between the city and the scooter rental companies. Once again, here's the Brickell City Center, the Sky Bridge, as well as the wavy top there. DC322 said this guy's tricking his bike out. Yep. I think this scooter company over here to my left is one of the few scooter companies that are allowed to operate now. Kind of looks like a Segway, to be honest, the same scooter company I have. Yeah, I think it is, but it has a helmet too.
Obviously.
Bernie Williams has never been to Miami. Looking at this, you're scared of heights. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Maria Polanco with $50. Maria, thank you so much. You're so awesome. Thank you. Wow. I'm so appreciative that you support my channel that way. What is this building over here that's all lit up? Is this a parking garage? DC332 says you probably gotta visit Brickell. Yes, you have to. Brickell's so amazing. And what's over here? This is an eyewear store. Crew Eyewear. By the way, this Metro Mover is completely free to ride. This is where the station I took it into, the Brickell City Center station. Oh, and there's one right now. LAC, is Brickell alive at night, or is it New York City downtown that is dead at night? I mean, it really depends which area you're looking at. Haven't really explored Brickell too much to know what happens at nighttime here, but from what I've seen so far, it's a pretty active nightlife scene. I think that's Brickell Avenue up ahead. I want to show you the water from this part of Brickell. Christina says, did you know that Brickell had large mansions in the 1920s compared to the lavish modern skyline as today's standards? Yeah, I think I was reading that a little bit. Brickell didn't really become this way until like the mid to like late 1900s. A lot of people on scooters. I gotta get a scooter when I'm here too. I miss riding one. Here's Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar. I actually ate here not too long ago. It was really good. Fleming's Steakhouse. Let's see if we can make it to the water. Such a busy street. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Okay. Hopefully we can see the water from here. You know what the problem is right now? The bridge is up right now, so all these drivers, they can't go. So this is a Bank of America and Merrill Lynch company. Bugging out 23 says the traffic looks confusing. Yeah. Sharon Lee says be very careful of those bridges. You've seen accidents on the news. Yeah, I saw actually one person died here on this particular bridge here that's going up right now. They I don't know exactly what happened, but it was a unfortunate thing. Ali BHG says you think that was on the news. It was scary. Nura61 says go to Fairchild Tropical Garden. Yeah, I was looking at that. That might be a plan for another day. Andreas Bobzin with €2. Love your live streams. Regards from cold Germany. Thanks so much, Andreas. Really appreciate the support. Thank you for supporting the channel. Wow, it's hard to believe, like this is all buildings. Like you would think there's another street here in between the buildings and the water's edge. but it looks like it's all a pathway. You can't drive on this. Rebecca Kirio Alessi, $5 in honor of Ahmad's birthday. Thank you, Rebecca Kirio Alessi. And let's wish Ahmad a happy birthday as well. Thank you very much. Ooh, I like this. Great views of the Miami River, and that's Brickell Key right across from me. I went there last year across this bridge. Maybe we can go there. Does this connect to Brickell Key? Huh. I wonder. Oh my gosh, this is one of the most peaceful spots I've seen in Miami. I've been on the other side of the river, but not here. Talk about a view. I'm taking some more pictures here. John Smith says, I found a new spot. I sure did. Beautiful spot. Maybe R says that's a river. It might be, I don't know, a channel, because the way it's set up is kind of, it's kind of odd to me. You see? This part up here is the Miami River, but over here, I think it's a channel that feeds into the Biscayne Bay over here. So I'm not sure if this is called a river or this part is the river. I know this might be the mouth, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's a really nice body of water. But the Miami River, the mouth of it is over there. That's where it starts. But down that way is the Biscayne Bay, past the bridge. Queen Bee says, gorgeous view, get out there and explore, the best way to learn about your new home. Yes, that's what I'm doing here. Let's walk into Brickell Key. I think it'll be fun. David says, you can imagine how it looks at night. Yes, I'm pretty sure it looks amazing at night too. Bob Kish says, as a New Yorker, you can't see praising Miami every day. Oh, there's going to be places in Miami that are not like this. I'm going to show you some different places. Dan says they're called canals in Florida. Okay. Damaris Cologne, $4.99. Hi, AK Miami is doing good to you. As an island girl, I know being near the sea is good for our physical and mental health. Thanks, Damaris. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. I know Brickell Key is actually very popular for runners. It's a popular running route. They go to Brickell Key, run around it, and then come back. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows this, but I don't think anybody can just drive into Brickell Key. There's a security guard there. you have to be invited by a guest or live here, or going to, I guess, the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in order to drive onto Brickell Key. By the way, this building over here that's going up, I think that's the Aston Martin building. It's not completed yet. Still going up. George says correct. Thank you. Hi.
I thought I was in the vlog.
Oh, Ethan Stein, Brickell Key has a gatehouse which prevents people from entering. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see it once we get there. Zozo Bob says Aston Martin will be the tallest in Miami. Yeah, I think if that will get finished first, it will be the tallest skyscraper in Miami until the Waldorf Astoria is completed. The free trolley takes you off the Brickell Key. If you don't want to walk here, you can take that trolley. Aries Apparel 59 with $5. Welcome to Florida from the Fort Myers area. Thank you so much, Aries Apparel. Appreciate the support. Maybe I could visit the Fort Myers area sometime. That'll be pretty cool. Nice guy says Coconut Grove is unbelievable too. Yeah, I was near there yesterday. Good bit of a walk to Brickell Key here. I wonder how many people live on Brickell Key. Might be fun to come here by bike as well. I think that'll be one of the first things I do is to get a bicycle. It's actually very beneficial for my lifestyle to get a bike rather than a car at first. Mary says, are you going to buy a car? Yes, I think that will happen eventually. Right now it's a little bit difficult for me to do so because I haven't really established residency yet and I haven't completely moved yet. But when that happens, I think in a short while I'll have to get a car. But a bike, it doesn't really require that big commitment, so a bicycle first. All right, so now we're in Brickell Key. You can see there's the gatehouse there. That guard is going to ask for, I guess, reasons for visiting or whatnot. And if you want to not walk across the bridge, you can wait here for the trolley station, the trolley bus, I mean. Actually, it is a bus, but it's designed like a trolley. Brickell Key, Brickell trolley. They need to change this map because it's been weathered a lot. So here's Brickell Key. Oh gosh, can't even see it too well. I guess it goes down here. Maybe this trolley from Brickell Key goes down to, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it goes to Vizcaya station, but it's even past it, so. Yeah, I don't know where it goes then from here. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like a beneficial map to see the trolley's route when the trolley route that you're trying to show isn't even fully shown on the map. So maybe when they replace that map, they actually show this full length of that route. It might help a lot. So they could show the route and update the map at the same time. You know what? I see people walking that way. Maybe I should go to that side of Brickell Key. We'll see the Biscayne Bay more clearly. Because this section over here is under construction. Let me cross at the crosswalk. It'll be a lot safer than trying to go in here. Says stop for pedestrians, speed limit 15. Let's hope that's the case. So I guess we're walking right underneath the Mandarin Oriental Hotel now. What did I tell you, folks? This route is popular for runners. Look how many runners are here already. That's a lot of people running. This must be like the running group's like most popular route. One this way, there's a sandy beach right by the hotel, if you remember correctly. Might only be accessible to people at the hotel though. Yeah, it could be the case. And I think this over here is looking at, I think it's called the Rickenbacker Causeway to Key Biscayne and Virginia Key. That's also a popular route to run and ride a bike across. Class shelling, especially for a sunset and jog. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to be coming back here. This is a really nice area. I can see people why people would come here to jog. There's no cars, and it's pretty safe. That's one of the things you have to be careful of in Miami is the car traffic. A lot of them drive fast, and this is perfect for running around and getting some exercise. Here's the backside of Mandarin Oriental. Got some chatty birds here. Lawrence C. Born and raised in Miami. Tip to moving to Miami is a good amount of Spanish will make life a lot easier. I mean, my Spanish, I'm starting to pick up some words I forgot already. I mean, I'm not going to starve or go hungry here because I know the basics of Spanish to survive. I can just say, quiero agua. I want water, and I want food or I'm hungry. And I could say, ¿Dónde está es? Where is X? El baño, the bathroom. Where is the bus? So that will help. Hung Mao says, Tengo mucho hambre. Yeah, that's all you need. Just point to your stomach. They'll know. They're not going to let me starve to death unless they're that cruel of a people. But I don't see that happening. Ooh. What a gorgeous area. Zozo Bob says people are very active in Miami. That's right. Very active. Ooh, lovely skyline here. I gotta come back here again. Definitely worth another visit to just run around. Wander this way says the beach is behind that fence. Yes, I'm aware. It's only allowed for the hotel guests and the employees there. Atharva B says, is it mandatory to learn Spanish for Miami? No, I don't think it is. But it's beneficial. It doesn't hurt. Even if you know the basics, it goes a long way. Just in order to communicate with people, with drivers, just say gracias amigo, or tu propina, your tip. So over here we have the Port of Miami. That's where all the goods and supplies are unloaded. And this over here is the most expensive zip code in the United States, the Fisher Island. And I think this over here might be Virginia Key, and past that is Key Biscayne. Katja Buddha says you can get by without knowing Spanish. That's fine. Excellent. I was in Mexico City. I did a trip there, and my Spanish is bad, but I still was able to get by in Mexico City. Let's go this way. Here's another great picture spot. So I think this is the last section of the Brickell Key I'm going to explore before heading back to the bridge and going back over. I don't want to stay too long because I'm keeping some people waiting. Caden Clark says the Aston Martin building is phenomenal. It sure is. LAC, you always wish the Miami subway would extend to Miami Beach. Yeah, I wish that would happen someday too. I don't know if it's possible or not, but it certainly seems so. And in the meantime, I think a bicycle would be very beneficial for me in order to get to Miami Beach. All right, I don't think I want to go this way. I'm gonna go back here and then go over the bridge. Andres Andrade says, your reading is great. I saw you're live at Versailles reading the menu. Yeah, my reading is great. I understand the gist of what a sentence says in Spanish. But as far as speaking, I'm completely missing most of my knowledge of speaking. Nasser GH has Miami any winter and snow. Yeah, there's winter here where the weather is cooler, but it doesn't snow here really. Brenda D says reading is always easier than speaking. You'll get it. Thanks, Brenda. I've even found that for my Chinese too. I can read Chinese easier than I could speak it. Let's point the camera this way. This is the better view. Man, that guy is in shape running that fast.
You had a what?
Whoa, that dog is... You would think that would come from a dog like 10 times its size. Darlene says those buildings look like there's 2 inches of space between them. Oh, these, yeah. I think that's just the illusion. What I've found over here is that there are a lot of pet owners in downtown and the Brickell area. And I can see why. It's pretty easy to walk them around this neighborhood and come to the Brickell Key here, walk them around. Let's see, is the trolley coming anytime soon? The Brickell trolley? Thing is, says it's coming in 11 minutes, so I think I'll just walk across. Ali BHG says border collie. Yeah, I thought that was a border collie. I think the border collies are the smartest dogs in the world. And then poodles are next. I think border collies were originally used in Europe to herd farm animals. Roloff says, that's cool. You're thinking about putting your car on an auto train or drive it to Florida. That would be a good idea. I've read up on the auto train before. It looks pretty nice. The auto train is a service run by Amtrak where you can put your car in a train and it'll bring your car to the destination.
I was either my member.
Out and about with yours truly says, am I close to Design District? No, the Design District is a little bit far from here and walking distance. I could take the Metro Mover there. That would get me a lot closer. Christina says, am I considering riding the Bright Line Super Train to West Palm Beach? Yes, I will definitely consider doing that. I was reading a lot of good things about it. But I have a lot of content planned for South Florida. People say I'm going to run out of content quickly, but I think you'll be surprised what I can come up with. That's the benefits of being a YouTuber. Because we have creative minds. Al Megs, you hope they extend the Metro monorail. Yeah, I hope so too.
Together for months, so I just grow to like you over time. Literally. That's true.
Economical.
Ian says, if there's not content, then you just make content. Exactly. I can make videos of anything. Although this is more my style, but I've done videos of a lot of different other topics. And speaking of which, I posted a video of New York City's most prominent architecture in Miami Beach. And I put it on my other channel, Action Kid Extra. So you can find out what that is. If you go to my Action Kid Extra channel, you'll find that video. New York City's most prominent architecture in Miami Beach. Whoa, there is no light here? Holy moly. All right, time to be a little bit aggressive here. Look at all these birds. feels like I'm in the tropics. What are these birds doing up there? I don't know, birds are doing bird things. GG NYC, goodness gracious. Must be gossip hour for the birds. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Karen says it's real life Twitter. That's funny, yeah. Twitter has the logo of the bird. Oh, you can cross diagonally here. Let's do that. I need to cross diagonally. Torito says you didn't know you can cross diagonally. Maybe just that street. Z-Shan says diagonal crossings like in Hong Kong. There were some diagonal crossings when I went to LA as well. Which building is this under construction? Goodness. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap up my video here at the Metro Mover station for the Brickell City Center. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for coming along and supporting the channel. Appreciate all the mods, help me keep the chat positive. Thank you all the super chatters for supporting me financially. Thank you all for all the viewers for coming on, watching, hitting the like button. And I'll see you next time. Bye!